In August 2014, the world watched in horror as one of the oldest religious communities on Earth faced extermination. This is the story of the Yezidis, a people who have survived 74 recorded genocidal campaigns and are still fighting to exist. Before we dive into the main story, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell notification button for more interesting video like this. Who are the Yezidis? The Yezidis are an ethno-religious minority primarily from northern Iraq, especially the Sinjar region. Their faith, Yazidism, is ancient, rooted in Mesopotamian traditions that predate Islam, Christianity, and modern nation-states. They speak Kurmanji, a Kurdish dialect, and practice a closed religion, meaning you are born Yezidi, you cannot convert into it. Their most sacred site is Laylish, a temple valley in northern Iraq that has drawn pilgrims for centuries. Because of misunderstandings about their theology, especially their reverence for a figure called Melek Taz, the peacock angel, extremists falsely accuse them of devil worship. That lie would become a death sentence. Centuries of persecution. The Yezidis call their history Firman, a term meaning decree of annihilation. From the Ottoman era through the 19th and early 20th centuries, Yezidis were repeatedly targeted for forced conversion to Islam. Entire villages were destroyed. Men were executed. Women and children were enslaved. But nothing in their long history prepared them for what happened in 2014. August 3, 2014, the Sinjar Genocide. On August 3, 2014, fighters from ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, stormed the Sinjar region in northern Iraq. Their goal was explicit: eliminate the Yezidis. ISIS declared the Yezidis infidels, who must either convert to Islam or die. What followed was one of the most documented genocides of the 21st century. The numbers: approximately 10,000 Yezidis killed in the initial assault. Around 500,000 displaced from their homes. More than 6,000 to 7,000 women and children abducted. Thousands of men executed in mass graves. Entire villages wiped off the map. Families fled to Mount Sinjar, where tens of thousands were trapped without food or water in extreme heat. Children died of dehydration. Parents watched loved ones collapse beside them. The mountain became both refuge and prison. Women sold in chains. ISIS issued written rulings justifying slavery under their interpretation of Sharia law. Yezidi women and girls were declared spoils of war. They were separated from their families, catalogued and priced, sold in markets in Mosul and Raqqa, forced into sexual slavery, repeatedly bought and resold. Girls as young as 9 were trafficked. ISIS even published pamphlets outlining how to own and discipline Yezidi captives. Over 7,000 women and children were enslaved. Many were forced to memorize Islamic prayers under threat of violence. Refusal meant beatings, torture, or execution. Some women took their own lives to avoid rape. Others survived to tell the world. In 2016, the United Nations officially recognized the atrocities as genocide. Later, countries including Germany, the United States, and others formally acknowledged the Sinjar massacre as genocide under international law. But recognition did not bring immediate justice. Thousands of Yezidi women remain missing. Mass graves are still being uncovered in northern Iraq. Though ISIS lost territorial control in Iraq by 2017, the damage remains devastating. Today, over 200,000 Yezidis remain displaced. Many still live in camps in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. Sinjar remains unstable, with competing militias and political tensions preventing full return. Trauma and psychological scars are widespread. Survivors struggle for accountability and reparations. Entire generations were interrupted. Children lost parents, education, and a sense of safety. Some ISIS fighters have been prosecuted, but few specifically for genocide against the Yezidis. In 2021, a German court convicted an ISIS member for genocide against the Yezidi people, a landmark ruling. Survivors like Nadia Murad, a former captive who escaped ISIS, have become global advocates for justice. She later won the Nobel Peace Prize for her work speaking out against sexual violence in conflict. But justice remains incomplete. thousands of captives remain unaccounted for. The Yezidi genocide is not ancient history. It is recent. Children born in captivity are now school-aged. Mass graves are still being exhumed. And the community, once over 700,000 strong in Iraq, has been fractured across the globe. Many have fled to Europe, especially Germany. Some fear that without stability in Sinjar, the Yezidis could disappear from their ancestral homeland entirely. The Yezidis have survived 74 genocidal campaigns. They have endured forced conversions, massacres, slavery, and exile. But today they face a different threat: slow erasure. Will the world protect one of humanity's oldest living religions? Or will silence accomplish what ISIS could not? The story of the Yezidis is not over. And what happens next may determine whether an ancient people survive or become history. For more videos like this, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.